What's going on, guys? It's your boy Panda here, and we're bringing back the old intro for this one because today is just going to be a little bit of a commentary talking about what we think might happen in the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. So yesterday I posted on YouTube Shorts and TikTok posting about Captain Price potentially dying inside of the campaign, and it got a lot of people talking across both platforms, so I decided to make a full-fledged video regarding it. So from this point on, spoiler alerts are going to happen. So anything, if you haven't played the Modern Warfare 2019 or the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, then don't watch any further unless you don't care about the spoilers and you're just looking forward to the next game. So upon the campaign trailer for Modern Warfare 3, the original trailer we got after playing the reveal event inside of Warzone, we got to see something that I don't know how to feel about it, and it was that of Captain Price looking like he is dying.
We need medevac now!
The Call of Duty franchise is a game that's stricken with death, especially game to game, especially the Modern Warfare series. If you guys go back to Modern Warfare 2, probably the most iconic would be Ghost's death when he is shot by Shepard and lit on fire with Roach, as well as Modern Warfare 3, the original game when Soap does die and reveals that Makarov knows Yuri. There is one other part I want to talk about because I just thought of it saying that name, but during the gameplay from the campaign that we got at Gamescom, now this could be debunked after the time of recording this, but at the time of this now, there is a scene where you are infiltrating the prison in Verdansk, and there is a time where a voice does seem to say Roach, which, if Roach is coming back as a part of Shadow Company, that is something to look forward to inside of Modern Warfare 3, and it would tie in kind of that narrative of all these characters. So all we're really missing is Yuri now if they do bring them back.
Roach, blackout in 3, 2, 1, execute.
I truly don't believe that Captain Price is going to be the one that dies inside of Modern Warfare 3's campaign, but, I mean, they could be making a crazy turn of events for Call of Duty, but at this point, I don't think so, and if you listen closely in that clip, it does appear that it is Captain Price that's yelling call for a medevac. We're going to take a trip down memory lane real quick, because this is where it leads up to the events that I think why it's going to be who I think it is. And I'm not going to give that name yet, but the one name that I will check off the list that isn't going to go anywhere is that of Soap. I think Soap is probably the safest character in the game, and if you played the previous Modern Warfare 2, not the 2009 edition, the one that just came out last year, you know that Soap's role in the game was already that of a full-fledged just, I don't want to say lieutenant, but a higher-ranking soldier in the group. Now, if we take our trip down memory lane and we go back to the original Modern Warfare series of Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, if you remember back in the day, Soap was right-hand man of Captain Price. He was there from the ground up with the iconic scene, what kind of name is Soap anyways? So they had this bond, Soap and Captain Price, and that's what led up to his death in Modern Warfare 3 of 2011 or whatever year that came out. When he was killed in that game, the pistol was the passing of the torch between the two. It was the weapon that he left on his chest that they paid a little nostalgia to when he was rescued out of the gulag in the newest game where he says, "Captain, I believe this belongs to you." Now, the potential second safest person on this list is going to be Ghost. I just don't see any point of killing him off yet. Ghost hasn't had as major of an impact as he did in the previous games, and I think as of now, his character is safe. Now, for the future, could I see Simon Riley not being a part of this anymore? I definitely could if they want to pull at those heartstrings again, because it does seem the way Call of Duty's going is they're trying to create this Modern Warfare universe that is extended on for years to come. We, as growing up as kids, at least me and my friends, always thought that a Modern Warfare 4 game would be crazy, and the thought of that happening now in my adulthood is a little crazy to me. It's kind of interesting to see that we might have this Modern Warfare universe in a whole different storyline, but bringing back some iconic names. Now, here's a few of the characters that I'm still a little skeptical about. These characters could live and they could die. They're not almost a guaranteed death, in my opinion, because there is one character in mind that has a guaranteed death, and we'll talk about him next. I'll leave that with you. But as of now, I believe Alejandro, Alex, and Farah are three of the characters that we could see written off, and it wouldn't be as a traumatic of event of known characters. I do think that Alex coming back still kind of makes no sense, because he was in a chemical fire and an explosion that definitely would have vaporized him, but then somehow during Warzone 1 came back in a cutscene with Ghost, which I still don't understand to this day. But also that of Farah. I think Farah has almost had her time written off in the game. I think she's hit her point of where she has made her impact on the 141 and everything, so I don't know if Farah will make it, and Alejandro hasn't had that long of a storyline, so if anything, we will see Alejandro just written off and probably not killed, just goes to do something else. Now let's get into the character that I think is going to see his demise come, which sadly is not good in my opinion, because this character has had a huge impact inside of the new Modern Warfare universe, and is that of Gaz. If you guys remember Gaz from Modern Warfare original games back in the day, Gaz was where Soap is now in the modern one. He was already a registered basically high up in the 141, and his impact was there, and he was a good character, but his death wasn't as crazy back then. But as of now, Gaz has assumed the role of Soap in this game. Gaz has been brought up from this private military. He was a special ops for the British forces, and he is the right-hand man and prodigy of Captain Price. The reason I think this is there's so many opportunities in these campaigns that are linear, that line up between the prodigy of Soap and Price back in the original Modern Warfare universe and Gaz and Price in the current Modern Warfare universe. So a good example, just to give off two of them, is if you take a look at the most recent game, we had Gaz and Price on a sniper mission in Modern Warfare 2, where they joked around, talked, and bonded throughout the mission. Now, if we take a look back in the day, when we have Modern Warfare 1, you had Captain Price and Soap on a sniping mission inside of Chernobyl, basically, and doing the same exact thing, building that bond between soldier and captain. So we've looked at a point of bonding between Captain Price and Gaz and Captain Price and Soap back in the day. Now we look at a part of heartfelt between the two when it came to when Captain Price and Soap ended up fighting Shepard at the end of Modern Warfare 2. Soap ends up getting stabbed in the chest with a knife, and Captain Price is getting his ass beat by Shepard. Soap takes the knife out, throws, and kills Shepard. Spoiler alert, if you haven't played it, that's what happens. Now, Modern Warfare 2 spoiler coming up. At the end of the previous game, Captain Price gets shot, and Gaz drags him to his safety as his rescue, as the same aspect of Soap. Now, was it as dramatic as that? No. But that same kind of, honor system is right there between the two. There really is no evidence that Gaz will be the one that is going to die, but I do truly feel that Gaz and Price have built this bond that will lead, if Makarov ends up killing Gaz, to the next game that we have to play, because you and I both know that they're not going to make one game out of Makarov and build up this hype for this character and then just kill him off in one game. Makarov is here to stay, and it's here to be milked for the next couple of years when it comes to Modern Warfare, and adding on to that 4th and 5th potential title that'll be coming later. And I'm just curious how they're going to tie everything in. I don't know, it's some food for thought. I enjoy making these videos. The last couple videos have done so well just talking to you guys and getting your guys' thoughts and opinion and feedback on the game. So I don't know. I love you guys to death. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notification bells so you guys never miss anything Call of Duty. X-Defiant should be coming on September 2nd, I'm being told, but we don't know how true that is and if it's honestly going to happen. But if it does, stay up to date with the channel. We'll be posting everything here from multiplayer gameplay, news, tips, everything you need to know when it comes to X-Defiant. I love you guys to death. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces, boys.